improvements in power generation and supply, that is the argument.
According to the National Association of Realtors, women make up 65% of real estate agents globally, proving their influence in property sales, investment, and development. In Africa, female estate entrepreneurs are not just selling properties, they are transforming communities. Women like Olajumoke Adenuwo, often called Star Architect, and Dolapo Omidere, founder of Estate Intel, are paving the way for others to thrive in real estate. From property brokerage to luxury development, women are playing key roles in shaping the real estate industry. Beyond success, real estate remains one of the most powerful tools for financial freedom. For women seeking long-term wealth, owning property is not just an investment. It's security, independence, and a legacy for future generations. Welcome to this episode of Dateline here on Housing TV Africa, where we discuss issues relating to us in our society and in the country at large. I am Dorcas Chia, and it's a pleasure to be with you on this episode of the program. This particular episode, we are going to be looking at women in the real estate sector and how they are transforming or redefining the housing or the real estate industry. I have a guest with me in the studio who is on standby, ready to, begin to speak to us concerning this matter and the roles they may have played in the industry. But before we kickstart the whole discussion, let's take a quick break. And when we return, the program will kickstart. Stay tuned.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts on Facebook, Housing TV Africa, on Twitter, Housing TV Africa, Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is Dateline here on Housing TV Africa, your one-stop station for updates in the housing sector. Today we are discussing women in real estate, most especially Nigerian women, and how they are reshaping or redefining the real estate industry. I have with me in the studio a realtor. Her name is Mercy Ikpe. It's good to have you on the program.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's just get straight into the whole conversation.
Okay.
We are like the topic is saying women in real estate and how they're redefining or even restructuring the real estate industry, all the challenges, the contributions, and everything. But before we begin all those technicalities, we would love to know from you your journey so far. Maybe just give us a brief summary about it. How many years have you been in this business? What inspired you to go into it? And how has the journey been so far? And maybe even the challenges you may have faced during the course of this period.
Okay, thank you. My journey so far has been a mix of learning, challenges, and growth. Normally, you face challenges when you are trying to venture into a male-dominated environment because this field is like mostly male-dominated. I started by gaining practical experiences, understanding market trends, and building relationships, right? And over time, I expanded into sales, investment, and development. And each milestone has taught me the power of being resilient, of having a vision, and continuous learning. And most of the challenges that we face as women is being underestimated in the male-dominated field. And I know I've overcome those challenges by being consistently competent in whatever I do, always showing up and being confident and persistent, because at the end of the day, persistence and confidence, they are like keys to showing that, okay, you can actually do this thing and you can be relied on.
All right. Okay. You still on the talking about challenges right now. You mentioned the fact that there is this stereotype for women in a male-dominated industry and everything. And for one, people, I would like to think that people will say women are the ones that make the home and everything. Then coming to the real estate sector, which has to do with housing, and then there's a stereotype that okay, women can't work there, and it brings a why for me. Maybe from your experience, why do you think people feel that women cannot function or should not function in the real estate sector?
Sometimes it's because they think women are not trustworthy. They also think, sometimes they also think women are not to be relied on when it comes to finances. They feel like women cannot handle finance properly. So this stereotype, and there's also a stereotype of women are not supposed to be in this particular field because this field is a male-dominated field. So I don't think there's a reason a woman should be in this field. I think women should focus more on doing things that don't have anything to do with financing and developing. But that is wrong, because women of these days, they are like very, very analytical with their thinking, and they have empathy whenever they are like trying to close deals and connect with clients, and they know how to actually partner with stakeholders and build like long-term sustainability for people that are trying to purchase properties. And yes, so yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Now, moving forward, the other part of this topic says how it talks about how women are restructuring or even reshaping the real estate industry, and I want us to talk about that. Maybe in what ways do you think women are, turning around the real estate industry? What are their contributions when in the real estate industry as a whole?
Okay, women bring fresh perspective into real estate. They focus more on collaboration, and they also focus on community needs, and they also focus on long-term sustainability, and they are driving innovation too in aspect of design, in aspect of development strategy and client engagement. And they focus more on not just building value or not just creating value. They also focus on like safe construction. They also focus on accessibility, and they also focus on sustainability for everybody. So in the aspect of that, women are like very good with trying to build relationship that is going to last for a long time. To them, it's not just about, oh, let me just make profits in real estate. I mean, let me just crunch some numbers and make some money. No, it's beyond that for women. So that's like the new perspective they are bringing. They are mixing empathy, they are bringing a creative thinking and problem solving. So yes, that's what women are bringing into real estate, something differently from what men are like already used to.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want us right now to look at the issue of mentorship.
Okay.
When it comes to the women mentoring younger real estate agents that are women, and I want to know how effective is this. Do we have mentors or even mentorship programs in order to groom and train young women who are just starting their career in the real estate industry?
Mentorship is very, very vital in real estate. It's not just real estate, it's like a general thing. If anybody is trying to start up a particular business or venture into any field, you have to seek mentorship. Like, it's very necessary, right? So in real estate, as women, mentorship has helped me a lot to get to where I am right now. There were times when I really wanted to give up, and I'm like, I don't think I can be able to do this because of the challenges that comes with being a woman in real estate. But me having a mentor really helped me. This time I had a mentor. His name is Kasim. I don't know if it's okay for me to call his name. His name is Kasim, and he's the owner of Cloud9 Properties. He was my mentor at the time, and he really helped me. They are going to help you to they will help you in the aspect of, okay, if there's a conference that needs to be attended, if you don't actually have the capability to attend the conference, they're going to they help you with that. And if you need any question in the aspect of real estate, they're going to always listen to you and help you with solutions. And mentorship will also open doors for you that it's hard to open if you should be doing it on your own. Mentorship is going to always help you and open doors for you and make you get to wherever you are going to earlier. Yes, and make things easier for you. So yes, mentorship is very, very vital.
Okay.
in real
All right.
estate.
Let me take us back a little to the challenges. We were talking about different kind of stereotypes, and if you look at one of the things, one of the challenges we have in the society is the fact that they say women are not some. There used to be a particular saying that women are not allowed to own land, own properties, and everything, and we are having women who are venturing into real estate like yourself. So, over the years or even in recent times, how do you think with the involvement of women in the real estate sector, how has it helped to, change that narrative that women are not supposed to own properties and everything? You're supposed to just wait for your husband to just, let him be the one to own it, or let him buy it and give it to you, or something like that.
Now that more women are venturing into real estate, it's kind of giving more women that are kind of scared to venture into the sector. It's kind of giving them the confidence to actually go for it and start, and not just rely on their husbands or their spouse to come and help them or save them, because at the end of the day you are going to be the one to save yourself. And if you can actually own properties on your own and venture into real estate as a woman, it kind of gives you respect. Like, it's something very, very respectable. Like, you are going to be respected and you are not going to be taken for granted. And at the end of the day, there's nothing like, oh, a woman should not venture into real estate, a woman should not be into financing. There's nothing like that. Everybody have equal rights to do whatever they want to do at any given time. So this has really helped people to actually have the voice and have the courage to do whatever they want to do now and venture into anything they want to do now. So yes, women are coming out now, and instead of shrinking themselves, they're actually coming out now and showing themselves, and not just sitting around waiting for anybody to come and save them. Yes, so that is
okay. All right, so for now we'll just take a short break, and when we return the conversation will continue. Stay tuned. This is still Dateline on Housing TV Africa.
When the city is getting too loud, you need a home. Home is love, peace, and tranquility. Home is Housing TV Africa. Housing TV Africa, your first in housing news.
Welcome back. This is still Dateline here on Housing TV Africa, and the discussion has been women in real estate and how they are reshaping the real estate sector. And we have been having this discussion with Mercy Ikpe, who is a realtor, and it has been an interesting one so far. So Mercy, do you think women collaborate differently in the real estate sector compared to how the men collaborate?
okay. So I think, okay, yes, because women often prioritize building relationship. They prioritize active listening, and they also prioritize relating with the clients and relating with their partners and their clients, right? And at the end of the day, they have different perspective to men, because they focus more on being caring towards clients. They focus more on, okay, understanding them and making the environment comfortable for clients to like negotiate with them and have business with them. They focus on long-term partnership. It's not just about, okay, let me just sell this property for this person right now and just leave it alone. If they like, they should come back. If they like, they should not come back. They focus more on building long-term partnership, okay, that will make clients comfortable, make stakeholders comfortable around them, and also make everybody confident at the end of every transaction. So yes, that's like the different way women approach real estate.
Okay, so right now let's come to the area of policies that surrounding the housing sector and the real estate sector as a whole. What role do these policies play in empowering more women in the real estate sector?
Okay, first of all, financing.
Okay.
Very, very important. There are a lot of women that struggle with a collateral. There are a lot of women that struggle with getting the right financing to be able to pursue their dreams, right? And also mentorship is very, very necessary. The police is having mentorship initiative too. Is very important for women trying to venture into real estate. And also leadership opportunities. They should let women lead. They should give them the platform to actually lead and not be scared of the next person, or what if this person is higher than me? What if I'm not going to be able to convince this person? So by also showcasing successful women in real estate in this sector, they will also help people out there, like women out there, to actually be positively influenced, right? And also be confident enough to venture into the real estate sector. So financing, mentorship initiative, and leadership opportunities, it's going to really, really help if policies can incorporate that in the aspect of women that wants to come up.
But are these finances very much accessible for women in the sector?
It is accessible, though it's improving now, though, and it's something accessible. Yes, it's becoming accessible right now. There are institutions now that it's like offering targeted financing now that is directed to women alone, yes, to help them with their careers right now. So yes.
All right. So on a lighter note, who do you think is more convincing in the real estate sector? Do you think a man is more convincing, or is the woman that is more convincing when it comes to getting a client to acquire a particular property or even a land?
It depends on the person we are trying to convince, though. But at the end, I feel it depends on the person we are trying to convince, right? And it also depends on the property type, and it depends on the approach too. So I'm not going to be like, oh, women or men. It depends on the approach and the situation at the time.
I see you're trying to be neutral.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very neutral, because me too, I've had experiences where I needed a male presence to close a deal. I've also had situations where I had to close the deal on my own. It just depends on approach, it depends on perspective, and it depends on the person we are trying to convince at the end of the day. So right now, I don't have a pick. It's just like a neutral answer for me right now.
Okay, so let me take you in your experience so far over the years. What if someone is to ask you now, I want to not even ask, come and meet you and be like, I want to go into the real estate sector, what should I look out for? What are the things I should look out for? What are those things I should possess in order to be able to thrive in the real estate industry?
Okay, for someone that wants to thrive in the real estate industry, women specifically,
yes,
because this is about women. Okay, you have to be very, very curious. Like, you need a certain level of curiosity to be in real estate. You have to be able to research. Like, researching should be like one of the things that you always do, because the market is always changing. So you researching all the time, you have to have the research. You have researching in you to always research the market and everything that has to do with real estate. And you have to be fearless, because at the end of the day, real estate is like a very big sector. You are going to meet people that sometimes you don't even think you can approach them. But just being fearless alone and knowing the right thing to say at the right time, and also knowing that whenever you approach someone in the real estate sector, you have to know that the first or second word you say to them is going to determine if they would want to listen to you further, right? So being fearless and also being curious, it's like one of the things you need to possess if you want to venture into real estate. And you have to have a leadership mindset. You have to have it in you that, okay, I'm going to lead in this sector. You are not just always going to be led. You also have to be the leader. So, and you have to have the mindset of leadership. And you also have to have a mentoring mindset. You have to mentor people. You have to be open to mentoring, because a lot of times people are going to come to you to ask you, oh, how did you do this? How did you get this far? How did you overcome challenges? You have to be able to tell them, okay, I did this way, I did this that way.
When I think about real estate, I like to think on the entrepreneurial side of it. And when we come to things like that, and there's a place of passion, There's a place of profit driven. So, and for me, I don't think real estate is something that you do out of, I'm not sure if it's out of passion. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But what do you think? It's all right for one to be sentimental when trying to function in the real estate sector, or we should just be looking at profit, profit, profit?
Okay, what you said earlier, let me counter that. In the aspect of we don't always venture into real estate because of the passion, right? Most of the times, the main reason people venture into real estate is because of the commission. Okay, for someone that is starting off, that don't have their own properties yet to like market, if you are going to be an agent in real estate, the main reason some people venture into it is because of the commission that comes with real estate. It's not easy to close a deal, actually, but once you close a deal, you are very sure that you are having a particular amount of money that you have not even thought about, or you will not even get just from sitting around or just doing like all these little businesses, right? But yes, I'm not going to say that, oh, people venture into real estate just because of commission. At the end of the day, creating value, real estate is also about creating value and helping people. It's also about inspiring people that wants to venture into real estate and also creating value, right? So I think real estate is more of also, is there's passion in real estate too, because it will get to a point when you would want to give up.
Yeah.
Right, because you're not going to sell properties every day. It will get to a point when you want, but if you don't have the passion in you to be like, oh, I want to keep going, I actually want to sell a lot of property, I want to be able to build this particular
Name and well, reputation.
yes, in this field, then you are going to give up at the end of the day. So it's mostly passion and also money.
Okay.
Yes, for real estate.
Yes, I
Because
like the fact that we did not deny the fact of the money. That's really good then. And now our last question before I let you go. Where do you see women when in the real estate sector, maybe in the next 10 years? What's the future like for women?
okay, I see women leading major developments. I see them having a lot of properties that they have worked on right from when they started to where they are at the time. I also see women leading, right, and mentoring. I also see them as like inspiration to the younger generations that want to venture into real estate. And I also see them as a player in the whole real estate sector, like actually having a say in real estate, and not just, and not like depending on the stereotype that they have about women in real estate, actually having something on ground that they have built, like a legacy. So that is where I've seen women so far. And I also see them handling financing for the younger women coming up, like being able to, okay, assist women that need financing to get to where they want to be and reach their full potential. So yes, that is where I see women the next year that is coming.
All right, thank you very
generation.
much, Mercy, for this conversation. It was a good one, and I appreciate you for coming here to throw more light on this particular issue.
Thank you.
Yes, and this is where we call it a day on this episode of Dateline here on Housing TV Africa. You who are a woman out there and is looking to venture into the real estate sector, there's nothing you can't do. Just get into it and avail yourself to be mentored, just like our guest said. And you need to be able to take the bull by the horn in order to move forward and make decisions and place your stand in the real estate sector. So till I come your way again with another topic, I remain Dorcas Chia. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Housing TV Africa. Follow us on all social media platforms, and you can download the Housing TV app on our Google Play Store and Apple Store to stay connected. Bye for now and keep watching Housing TV Africa.
Improvements in our generational supply. That is the part of it. Part of it, obviously,
This Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts. On Facebook, Housing TV Africa. On Twitter, Housing TV Africa. Instagram, Housing TV Africa.
Housing TV Africa, your first in housing development broadcasting.